I'm keeping that in. Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name's Nina. I'm 28 years old and I just moved out to the UK from Australia. Welcome to this little flat hunting video. If you saw my last video, you would have seen that I was in quite low spirits. I wasn't quite happy with everything that was happening. Getting on our feet has been really difficult. But today, it's a new day. We woke up with snow yesterday. Today we've got 3 flats booked into view, and then the flat that I showed you guys in the last video, we had applied for as well. So to get you up to speed, we viewed one flat this morning, which I'll put that footage in now to show you guys what it looks like. It was a 2-bed, so it was a bit bigger than the first one that we looked at, but it was a little bit cheaper. It was in a much older building and it doesn't have double glazed windows, which is a bit of a concern, especially with the cold, obviously. If you're not from the UK or from somewhere where it's cold, you typically need double glazed windows to keep as much heat in as possible to keep you warm. So my biggest concern with like a bigger place and no double glazing is that heating is going to be really expensive. But yes, I'll show you guys the ones that we viewed this morning. We have 2 more booked in to view this afternoon, but we've just picked up a Starbucks and had a little chat, and while we were chatting, it was snowing outside and it was really pretty and amazing. We got accepted for the first flat that we saw that I showed you guys in the last video. So it's very exciting. My spirits are getting a bit higher because it's quite exciting that we got accepted. So this essentially means that we now have a flat, but we still want to see the 2 that we had booked in this afternoon, just in case one comes up that's a little bit nicer. But if not, then we're pretty much going to take this one. So lots of very exciting content to come when we have move-in day and buying furniture and decorating. I'm very excited for this new little chapter that we're finally getting to start. I feel like it's taken us so long to start this new chapter, but with this flat being approved, we can actually finally start living here and not just like jumping from bed to bed and hotel to hotel, and like actually like start a life here a little bit. The only problem is the move-in date for the one that we just got approved for isn't for another week, and that's just because it hasn't been, like the cleaning for it hasn't been done and the maintenance hasn't been done from the previous tenant, so we have to wait for all that to be done first. So I think in the meantime we're gonna head up north and stay with my partner's family just to save a bit of money, because we've been spending so much money on like hotels and Airbnbs. It's just been outrageous. And also my partner's family stays near like the Lake District, so I think it will be a really nice trip up. There might be quite a bit of snow up there as well, so I'll definitely take you guys along with me up there. It snowed yesterday. There was snow everywhere yesterday, which was great. Lots of fun. I'll put some footage in now of the snow actually. I will chat to you this afternoon when we go and view those last 2 flats. Okay, so I'm back in the travel lodge that we're staying in. It's a different travel lodge to the one that you saw in the last video. We went and viewed 3 more flats this afternoon, and I'll insert the footage here. So the landlord that was dealing with all 3 of these flats wasn't great in terms of communication, even just to book the viewings. So we're a little bit concerned that it's not going to be great if we have any issues in the flats. Also, all 3 of these flats are currently being used as Airbnbs. 2 out of the 3 had someone staying in them last night, so like the beds weren't made, like not that we're having it furnished or anything, but there was like a lot of rubbish around and like takeout containers, and I don't know, it just made the whole vibe of the places like not ideal, and I feel like they probably haven't been taken care of as much as a long-term rental would have been taken care of. So just because of those 2 reasons, we've decided to go with the first flat that I showed you guys in the last video. We, like I said earlier, got the go-ahead that we got the flat. So tonight we're going to sign the lease agreement and it's all sorted. But like I said earlier, we are heading to my partner's mum's to stay for the next week because the flat that we got isn't going to be available for another week. But yeah, thank you so much for coming along with me on this little flat hunting journey. I've been picturing myself hunting for flats and doing this for such a long time now, and now that I finally did it, it is not as glamorous as it looks online, let me tell you. Like, I see some people looking at flats online and it's like, I mean, some of them are disasters, but like it looks a lot more fun than it actually is, I think. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video, and please like and subscribe if you've been liking my content. The next bit of content will be a little bit of traveling up north, and then after that it'll be moving into the flat. So if you want to join me and see me do all of that, then please subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.